Hello and welcome back. So now we can actually leave Fargrove. So I thought I'd do another episode just to show off some gameplay outside of Fargrove this time. We are sent on our way to go to Arendelle. We have to seek out a mage there, show him the relic we found, and he probably can give us some insight into what is going on. Although I'm not sure if he'll be going to Arendelle straight away. Because this kind of mentioned that Elwyn, the missing daughter, is somewhere else probably. And we have a lead on her disappearance. Take a potion there. Oh dear. Let's do a heal. Do another one. Yeah, I've kind of realized I probably didn't start the most interesting class, starting out as an adept. I don't really have a lot of skills to use. This might be one of those games where you're probably best off playing a mage character. Bought some new gear, some medium armor that I can wear now. I also am wearing a sword that is actually linked to a quest, so I have to take care not to lose it or destroy it, because then we will lose. We'll fail the quest basically. This is a quest for the Fighters Guild. I thought it might be a good idea to be an adept and a fighter kind of as a base, and then kind of work on that. From that, I should say. Whoa. Oh, can they actually hit each other? Looks like they can. Yeah. So yeah, I do have a few issues with the story so far, although I probably shouldn't be too worried about that stuff. Because the thing is, being too judgmental about the story in this game. The thing is, I think they didn't really probably didn't have somebody that was in charge of the story much. It was probably just somebody that the story is more of a means to an end, really. I think the story was probably kind of thought up by someone who also did some coding and whatnot, so it probably wasn't his forte. Goblins. These are not so tough. Yeah, one of the things that happened more recently that I was kind of scratching my head over was that we talked to the Lord Devonmore, whose daughter is now missing because she ran away after she was kind of betrothed to marry Lord Peregrine, kind of this evil wizard type, to kind of make peace. As a peace offering, she was meant to marry him, but she didn't want to, so she ran away. Because she's in love with Voldane, the captain of the guard from Lord Devonmore. But Lord Devonmore found out and arrested Voldane and had him, locked up somewhere. He's hidden somewhere far away. That's the only thing we know. So he's probably a big piece in all this. But when we left the castle, we weren't able to ask him what he did to Voldane, even though it'd probably be a good idea to tell us. So that was kind of a thing that kind of bugged me. Oh, have to do some loading there. Another thing that was kind of bugging me was, that is more of a technical thing really. We were sent to... it's not so bad. We were sent to speak with Sir Augustus at the start of the game, and then we met him, and then he was kind of attacked by this evilman, and after that he was kind of so drained that he was dying. He basically said, well, go on to the Temple of Circine, I'm done for. And we went to the Temple of Circine to tell him that Sir Augustus had died and he had sent us there, but when you go back to his home, even up till now, if you go back to his house, he's still there. Sir Augustus is just standing around. He's still complaining that he's going to die, but he is still there. Aha, so we've come to a fork in the road. So the thing is, we are kind of meant to go to Arendelle with the, well, for multiple quests actually, but also the main quest. But then again, the maid from the tavern told us that Elwyn was going to the Bollen field. So we might actually have to go there. At the same time, we probably stand to gain more. Hang on, there was something I wanted to... Shields. Yeah. I want to get this up to 5, but I need a lot of points though. Yeah, a whole lot. Because I have a better shield than I have equipped right now, but I can't use it. So let's try the fields. Then again, in Arendelle we probably... She also warned us that the Bollen fields can be quite dangerous, so maybe we're not supposed to go here just yet. And Arendelle is actually a place that, since I have multiple quests there, I can probably gain some needed experience there. Hang on, is it getting nighttime? I didn't know this game had a day and night cycle actually. Yeah, maybe go to Arendelle first, because for one I can get the this is fine. I can deliver my Sword of Striking, and then I should be able to become a fighter, which might make me stronger, I suppose. Yeah, I actually booted up the Steam edition today earlier to kind of check some stuff out. Also to just check if the Sir Augustus thing also happens in the Steam edition, if they patched it maybe. But nope, same thing there. He's supposed to be dead or dying or deceased already, but he's still standing around. Also, I thought the ambience was broken in the city, because the ambience is kind of weird. In Fargrove, the ambience sounds like dungeon ambience. So I thought, well, maybe that's just a mistake, and it might well be a mistake, but it's still present in the Steam edition, so they didn't care to fix it. Even though they did add music actually in the Steam edition, so they have done some work on it. Giant scorpion. Ooh. Not really a place where you would expect giant scorpions, although they're kind of fancy scorpions, I suppose. Not really the desert type. Dray elf. I will say, I don't know which is better of the two. Well, all in all, the collector's edition is probably better than the Steam edition, because again, the Steam edition is kind of oh, yeah, it's just a bit of loading. It does once in a while. Yeah, I've mentioned before. I kind of get why they did it. I feel that they felt the need to update it a bit so they could re-release it. But the thing is, they modernized the whole leveling system and kind of the skill system, and they made it kind of cookie cutter. So it's really bland. And probably the only thing that this game is going forward is kind of the skill and leveling system, because it's kind of unique. And in the Steam edition, it's basically just kind of your basic well, even if you look at the UI, it's just your basic MMO World of Warcraft type. What are you? Barrowgrim soldier. Oh, I see. So yeah, so these are soldiers from the Evilmen. Oh, the difference was that I was meaning to talk about between the Steam edition and this edition. A very minor thing is that you can just chug. I think you can chug potions indefinitely in this version, but on the Steam edition they're on cooldown. Yeah, I also mentioned this before, but the ideal would be kind of an in-between version of the Steam edition and this edition. You'd want kind of the technical improvements of the Steam edition, and you'd with the leveling system of this one. But at the same time, since I've gotten this up and running with the dgVoodoo injector, you can run it at high resolutions. The only thing it isn't is widescreen, which honestly is not too bad. No. I think the developer that re-released, I'm not really sure. I know that the developer that re-released Dungeon Lords is Nordic Games. And I think that that is the same developer that re-released Rune. Kind of the, it's even called Rune Classic. And they also made, again, I'm not sure if it's the same company, but I think it is. They also made Rune, a follow-up to Rune, but the weird thing about that game is that it's delisted from Steam. So I was kind of looking into Rune Classic. The thing is, it doesn't ever seem to be going on sale. It's kind of a shame because I'd buy it if it ever went on sale for cheap, but it doesn't seem to be. But yeah, so that game had a follow-up, and there are reviews online and gameplay online, and you can just look at it. But yeah, there's really no way to get that game anymore, because yeah, I don't think from what I gather, it's just unavailable. I think we've reached Arendelle. Halt! You trespass in the land of the Elven nation. State your business or be gone. We are the guardians who keep safe the Elven nation from all outsiders. Leave now if you value your life. Guardian? We safeguard the borderlands of the Elven nation from all outsiders. Only those traveling with official writ of the Elven Council may pass. Official writ. Have you an official writ of the Elven Council? Do I? I do have a writ, but I don't know if it's from the Elven Council. Can we bluff our way through? No, I don't. No outsider may pass. Unless they are graced with the divine mark of ordained favor. Ordained favor. The divine mark of ordained favor may only be granted by an elven ancestral spirit. Seek the Lady of Lake Lore, and perhaps she will honor you with her grace. Lady of Lake Lore? The Lady of Lake Lore is one of the divine elven ancestral spirits. It is said that she sometimes appears upon the water of Lake Lore, and will bestow aid to those of noble cause. If you are of honorable merit, she may grace you with the mark of the ordained favor. Alright, where's the lake? Lake Lore is through the forest along the path that leads north from here. Alright. Elven Nation. The Elven Nation is the great alliance of the Elven houses and tribes. Elven Council. The Elven Council resides in Arendelle and decides all matters of state for the Elven Nation. Arendelle. Arendelle is the heart of the Elven Nation. You may not travel this way unless you have an official writ or the Elven Council granting you passage. Alright. Be gone and do not return. Let's see. I don't think I have Temple Summons, Devonmore Orders, Sister Dara's package. Yeah, I don't think I have Be it known that the bearer of this letter is travelling under my authority on matters of great importance to the realm, and is to be offered free and safe passage wherever duty shall bid them travel. Yeah, I don't think that counts as... I don't think the elves will accept that one. Let's go see about that lake, I suppose. Hang on. Sisterhood, Mage, Alistair, Celestial Order, Fighters Guild. That is one thing. The Steam edition does seem... Halt! You trespassing has. Be gone. Yeah. I'm just gonna find that lake. Be gone. This has to be Arendelle, though. Is it? Let's see if I can... Yeah. Official writ. Yes, I do. Show me. And I shall open the gate. Okay. I guess we don't. Yeah, it doesn't count. Oh dear. That's no good. Yeah. Enemies that stun are the worst. Hang on. I must have something I can use probably. Bloodlust. Let me show what that does. Should we summon some undead? Fear, freezing touch. Maybe use this. Summon undead wouldn't be too bad. I think I wasted that. Nope. Guess I could just run. I also have... There we go. Alright, we found a lake. Can we swim? Alright. Oh, I can dive. I don't see a breath meter. I'm kind of just going by the map. Whoa. Oh, I guess we do have air supply. Okay. Okay, I can actually attack in the water. That's... Aha, that looks like something. I was just about to ask myself the question, if I was a lady of the lake, where would I be? And I was just thinking maybe on a rock somewhere, but maybe a light tower would be just as good. Oh, that's not good. Shade. You can hit me, I cannot hit you. Yeah, should probably... Okay. Oh, great. Well, this sucks. Aha. Poisoned again. I should be able to interact with the ladder. I've used them in the past. Maybe the other side. Aha. Yep. Altar of Peace. As light stills darkness to reveal the truth, so shall grace and compassion calm the mind, that the true spirit within is at last revealed, and is blessed with the ordained favor. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Wow. Am I now blessed with the favor? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, if you... Okay. Piranha. Damn, shade is still after me. Yeah. How's my gear doing? Not too bad. 18,000? It's getting there. Yeah, if I don't have the favor right now, I think I'm still poisoned. You carry the mark of the ordained favor. Well, I guess that's it then. You carry the mark. All right. Yeah. Guess not much use in talking to you guys. Yep. I'm still unsure if this is actually Arendelle. Fargrove, Arendelle, Lake Lore. Is this just a kind of your... Well, I guess they allowed these guys in. Well, they are elves, I suppose. How do I get up? Carry the mark of the ordained favor. Yeah, that's fine. Is this just a Oh wow. Really? Yeah, I think I mentioned before that this game is kind of your it has a bit of I don't know, kind of like a bad movie, which is still enjoyable. From what I understood, It's kind of the same with this game. It's kind of ridiculous. It has a lot of issues, but it's still enjoyable enough, likable enough. But then again, well, maybe once you, if you have a different character build, or maybe when you get certain abilities, kind of those flying enemies that follow you around and enemies that stun lock you, maybe they're not much of an issue later on. But as of now, they kind of just suck the enjoyment right out of it. I think this is just a bit of a yeah, we're just a bit of a checkpoint, really. It wasn't nope. Close. There it goes. Yeah, I don't really feel like exploring much. I just kind of want to reach Arendelle now. So yeah, again, kind of with the story thing, you kind of just had to get past that Elven checkpoint, and that really wasn't mentioned anywhere before. And it's possible that I missed it, but I'm pretty sure I depleted most dialogue that I could with anyone. And nobody told me, by the way, on the way to Arendelle, you'll have to pass a Elven checkpoint. Again, makes me feel that they didn't really think ahead with stuff like that. They just said, well, throw it in right here. That's good. And also, because I booted up the Steam version again, I kind of looked at the intro video one more time, and I mentioned it when I first played it. It is baffling almost, just how much exposition they give you in that video, which is just they're rambling everything off. I've listened to it probably, I don't know, like 5 times now maybe, and still, I still zone out halfway, because it's just so much, and it's so kind of dull. I think you really, really should have tightened that up. And also a lot of it is kind of, I don't know. A lot of it you didn't really need to tell. Because, yeah, there is stuff that just gets repeated later on. Kind of the stuff that you've, loading. The stuff that you have to figure out about Elwyn. And you have to speak to the maid and whatnot, and ask people where she's gone and what happened. That is all pretty much already explained to you in the video. You could have just let the player discover that stuff rather than telling. Well, we reached Arendelle. Inn and tavern. Greetings and welcome to the Arendelle Inn. Lauren Averill. Welcome to the Arendelle Inn. I have plenty of rooms available if you are staying. There is only one other guest at the moment. I can also offer you a refreshment of fine elven tea if you need. Will you be needing to rent a room? Sure. Yes, I have a room available, of course. This is our popular season, so the rates are higher than during the off-season. The rate is 125 gold. Will that be alright? Yep. Very good. That will be the rate of 125 gold. The council tax, plus the council tax of 190, and the cleaning charge of 35, along with the added 10 gold of overnight subs charge. Let me see, that comes to 360. Will that be alright? Okay, so the elves are a bit of kind of your bureaucrats. Yeah. Very good. We haven't had many visitors come to Arendelle of late. I fear that it must be the recent aggressions of House Dre keeping travellers away, don't you think? The rooms are in the back. Here is a key. Choose any available room you like. They are all the same. Please do not disturb the woman staying upstairs. She left specific instructions that you wish to be left alone and enjoy your solitude. Huh. So yeah, I take it House Dre is the... no, hang on. I thought House Dre was the one that might have set up that little checkpoint there, but I think House Dre is the... damn it. Well, the kind of the elves that were attacking us. Why don't we discuss it over a cup of elven tea? Free for our guest. Well, something is free in here. Yes, House Dre has been very rebellious of late. I've heard that they already declared an alliance with Lord Barrowgrim and pledged to join him in a war against Fargrove. This is an act against the rule of elven law, even for tribal houses and of the elven nation. I seek the wizard Emendor. Oh, so in this case the tea is free. I think back in the inn, in the tavern in Fargrove, you actually had to pay money each time, because the bartender would only speak to you if you bought something. So I think this NPC kind of works on the same protocol almost. So he has to drink tea, but yeah, it's free, so it doesn't really matter. I do not believe you will be allowed to see the wizard Emendor. Aha, another roadblock. He has received lawful petition from Lord Gellibrand and the Council of Elders that he not be disturbed. and has retreated into the great tower. I am certain he must be laboring upon some matter of dire import to Elven Nation. Right. So yeah, again, kind of a thing that's starting to bore me a bit about about this game. Every time you reach something, it's just like, yeah, well, you need to do this other thing before you can do the thing that you want to do. I think I suppose a lot of games are like that, really, but it's kind of how well you incorporate that in the story. You don't want to feel it too much that is what you're doing. You're just constantly getting derailed. So yeah, we can talk about a lot of stuff with him. What about this petition? According to Elven law, any who seek audience before the court of the Elven Nation and the Council of Elders must do so by manner of petition in the Hall of Lords. The Hall of Lords? The Hall of Lords is north of the inn in Arendelle and is the court of Elven law where presides? And it's the court where I'm not really sure, but it's not presides, but it should be, I think. Where presides the Council of Elders. Yeah. However, you will not likely have success if you seek to petition there, for I have heard that the Council of Elders is gripped in debate over the course of the Elven Nation. The course that the Elven Nation will soon take in the imminent war between Lord Barrowgrim and Lord Devonmore of Fargrove. Yeah. Alright, let's actually check the room. Arendelle. Because last time the room wasn't actually... It's pretty... Yeah, but that leads upstairs. That's kind of where the lady was. But I guess we have to take one. We have to go upstairs as well. Oh. We have to take one of these rooms. Nothing in here. Only a gem fireplace. Yeah, in Fargrove you could also pay for a room in the inn, which I don't think has any use, the room itself, but it did lead to there are some weapons in the room, or gear, I think. Cabinet chest. 5% odds. What if we 30%? Still not great. Hang on. Yeah. Put one of those on it. Let's see. This is the first one. That's the last one. Okay, this one. Nope. First one. Middle one. Third one. Jammed, yeah. I don't know if if reloading actually messes up the recording. I hope it doesn't. If If it does, you'll notice soon enough, and then we'll be done for the day. Let's see. We're still going? I don't know. I think I am. I might cut it short anyway. I've kind of had enough. That's the first one. That's the middle one. That's the last one. No, that's not right. Okay, they are in kind of reversed order almost. Nope. No, it's too fast. It's already jammed now, I see. Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't leave it jammed, because then I think it stays jammed forever, because I went back to Sir Augustus in his room and the door was still jammed there, even though there were probably hours of playtime in between. Yeah, I'll cut the episode here for now. Although maybe forever, I don't... I did an extra episode just to see, just to show that I can play the game in high resolution with the with dgVoodoo, and yeah, this was kind of more just a regular kind of episode, just some show off some gameplay rather than just me talking about the dgVoodoo thing. So yeah, but yeah, overall, like I said, the game it has some lovable jank, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of it's sort of fun, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching if you're still watching, and have a nice day. See ya.